I told you guys that I would not be surprised if Fani Wilson got off.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
What is going on, everybody? Appreciate you all being here. Make sure you follow me on all these platforms that's listed up here. All right, yeah, y'all. Appreciate y'all taking y'all time out of y'all day to get ready to listen to me talk about this particular matter. What am I talking about? Fani Willis and the whole Lifetime movie TLC scandal, love affair, perjury, all kinds of stuff going on in here. And the result of that. And I know y'all are upset and everything. I know there's a lot of people who are just like, this is just injustice, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I totally understand it. But at the same time, this is why I told you guys I would not be surprised at this ruling. Before we get deep into this, though, make sure you hit the like button so this video can be spread in the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you guys are still subscribed to my channel, because YouTube will unsubscribe you from the channel. Before I give my 2 cents on this whole thing, I want y'all to check this out.
Well, I think the verdict, the result, is utterly dishonest. I respectfully disagree with Judge Napolitano, who I respect enormously. Everybody knows that she profited from it. Everybody knows who watched the thing that she committed perjury, that she conspired to commit perjury with Nathan Wade and with the other witness. Who are you going to believe, this judge or your lying eyes? We all know there was an actual conflict of interest here. He just doesn't have the guts to say it. And I predicted he wouldn't have the guts to say it. He has to live in Fulton County. Now, he may have said some things that are very critical of her, but still, he should have removed her from the case. There is an actual conflict of interest. She made money from this case. If anybody believes that she actually paid back every penny in cash, I got a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn. There are people in prison. There are people in death row based on evidence less strong than this. The pings, the lies about why he was at her house at 11 o'clock at night until 4 in the morning playing Scrabble. This is a scandal. And the judge just didn't have the courage to do the right thing. And judges often don't. And they will find a way out. And this is a Weasley way out. Yes, of course, there was an appearance of injustice, appearance of conflict, but there was an actual conflict. And I hope that the defendants will appeal this. And I think they can. In many states, they could. Disqualification denials are subject to mandamus or interlocutory appeals. And so I would hope that there would be an appeal here on 2 issues. Number one, the evidence is overwhelming that there was an actual conflict of interest. And second, there shouldn't have to be an actual conflict of interest. It should be enough that there is a realistic appearance where virtually everybody looking at this says, this smells to high heaven. So this is a bad result. I haven't read the whole decision. I've only read parts of it. And I'm sure he says some good things, and I'm sure he cites some good cases. But the result is wrong, and the result is unjust. And the result is inconsistent with what every person watching this hearing knows. They all know she got a financial benefit from this. They all know she lied on the stand. And, you know, you can't do justice that violates what everybody out there knows to be the truth. That really undercuts our legal system tremendously. And so he should have ruled honestly. Yes, there's a conflict. Yes, she committed perjury. Yes, there was a conspiracy. Yes, she received financial benefit for this. That's the truth, and the truth.
Yeah, see, I know everybody want to be a little upset, but that's why I told you guys I had a New Year's resolution. With certain things, certain matters, if I don't have no expectation in that matter, I won't be disappointed. Why am I saying that? Because in this case, I told you guys, they give a little, they can take something back. So everybody thought that because he threw out 6 charges against Trump, all of a sudden, woo, this judge getting ready to, no. So the ruling that he gave was either she could completely be off of it, which I told you guys that they could possibly do that, or she can just get rid of Nathan Wade, but she gets to stay on the case. So in other words, Fani Willis gets to stay on the case. Again, let me tell y'all something that's going to piss a lot of people off. This is one of the issues that a lot of people have when it comes to not just females, but particularly, I'm saying this in this case, black women. One of the biggest things a lot of black men that got brains, has intelligence, that can see through the BS, one of the things we say that pisses us off about the black community when it comes to our black women is no accountability. They always get a way out. They're never punished for their deeds. They always seem to get a way out. What are you talking about, Ty? Because you make bad decisions in the type of men that you want to sleep around with, letting them sleep with you with no protection. All of a sudden now you're pregnant and you have a baby and you do it multiple times. But instead of them disciplining you, instead of you getting disciplined by your parents or even just by life, period. Oh no, you get to get incentivized. No accountability whatsoever. None. When they happen to go through a relationship, if they happen to be married, they get a divorce. Same exact thing. Why is it that they get half? It's always these questions coming in. I'm not saying this is every case, but the guys who've been on these speaking engagements and in these panels and different things like that of the sort that has been with me, we all know these are the things that we talk about all the time. Women have a hard time being accountable, and why should they when systems that are in place doesn't cause for them to show no accountability to the decisions that they made? You can say a mistake all you want to, but when you have like 4 or 5 kids by different men, that's not a mistake anymore. But again, you will be saved by government. You will be saved by individuals like this judge right here. And then he tried to make them feel good about it because he slammed her for trying to pull the race card. He slammed her for that. Ooh, what did that do? When it's all said and done, Fani is sitting back like, yeah, I'm still on this, and I'm about to come at Trump still. And I'm about to, all y'all, you know she's about to fire back and be so confident in what she did because she was able to get off on this. Slap on the wrist, per se. But then why does Nathan Wade have to be fired? I mean, either both of them can stay on the case or both of them don't, in my opinion. That's crazy. But again, y'all, listen, look, we can take it a little deeper. You're going to always punish the black man. You will punish the black man. For my brothers that's really on this hard kick, y'all know how I am. I'm not even all about that, but I'm saying it makes that type of rhetoric that much more significant when black people who are already pissed about the way that they feel the system is already. But they're going to look at this like, look, there you go. The black women don't get punished, but the black man does. If a black man does this, he gets this. If a black woman does it, she don't. And they're proving that point right now. Well, Tars, a whole lot more that goes into it. I understand that, y'all, and I'm with y'all on that. But I'm just telling you, the people in the black community that I have to battle with, this is the type of stuff that they're talking about, particularly black men. This is the stuff that pisses them off because they're going to look at it like Nathan Wade gets punished. He gets thrown out the case for doing what? Why is he thrown off the case? But Fani Willis is not. Why? They're going to look, no matter what y'all try to say or how y'all, even if y'all give them all the details and show the reason why Nathan Wade is or will be thrown off of this, they are going to still say, nope, Ty, there it is. The system is in place. Black women are not accountable, but they make him be accountable. Black women are not punished, but black men are being punished. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And before I show y'all what Trump lawyer had to say on this, do me a favor and hit that like button for me, all right? Hit it for me right now. 5-second rule. Click it. Click it so this video can get out, all right? Do it. Appreciate it. All right, so check this out.
Breaking news, the judge has ruled in the Fani Willis case with all of its courtroom drama and extramarital scandal. Judge Scott McAfee says Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis can remain on former President Donald Trump's election interference case. Here's a catch. Her lover and head prosecutor Nathan Wade has to go. I'm Harris Faulkner. You are in the Faulkner Focus. We are standing by for any response that we might get from Fani Willis after this huge decision in the case against her that alleged conflict of interest and inappropriate movement of cash between Fani Willis and the man she hired and had an affair with, Nathan Wade. The judge wrote this: there's a significant appearance of impropriety that infects the current structure of the prosecution team, and there's no choice but to change it. We carried it all live. Remember these fierce moments in the Willis-Wade courtroom case.
You've been intrusive into people's personal lives. You're confused. You think I'm on trial. These people are on trial for trying to steal an election in 2020. I'm not on trial, no matter how hard you try to put me on trial.
Fani and Wade claimed their relationship began after she hired him in 2021 to the tune of $750,000. However, testimony and text messages from former friends and colleagues shredded their timeline.
You have no doubt that their romantic relationship was in effect from 2019 until the last time you spoke with her?
No doubt.
Okay.
The text messages go like just date, and that's from Miss Merchant. Miss Merchant says, do you think it started before she hired him? Mr. Bradley says, absolutely. Now, absolutely is not a speculative word.
Senior correspondent Jonathan Seri, who has been on this case throughout, is outside the Fulton County Courthouse in Atlanta, Georgia. Jonathan.
Hi, Harris. Judge Scott McAfee has given DA Fani Willis a difficult choice to make, but most legal analysts assume that she will choose to stay on with her office and instead take the option to ask Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade to step down. That would allow Willis and the rest of her office to proceed. The judge was unconvinced by defense allegations that Willis and Wade improperly benefited financially from a previous romantic relationship that involved cruises and other travel. But Judge McAfee did express concern that allowing the couple to continue prosecuting together this case would lead the public to question whether their relationship had resumed. McAfee writes, put differently, an outsider could reasonably think that the DA is not exercising her independent professional judgment, totally free of any compromising influences. As long as Wade remains on the case, this unnecessary perception will persist. Steve Sato, former President Trump's lead defense counsel in the Georgia case, had this reaction. While respecting the court's decision, we believe that the court did not afford appropriate significance to the prosecutorial misconduct of Willis and Wade, including the financial benefits, testifying untruthfully about when their personal relationship began, as well as Willis' extrajudicial MLK church speech, where she played the race card and falsely accused the defendants and their counsel of racism. He's referring to DA Willis's speech at Big Bethel AME Church back in January. She didn't mention the defendants or their attorneys by name, and in his ruling, Judge McAfee writes that it did not cross the line to the point where it denied the defendants of their right to a fair trial or require the DA's disqualification. But it was still legally improper, McAfee writes. Providing this type of public comment creates dangerous waters for the district attorney to wade further into.
See, there y'all have it. There y'all have it. A lot of people are going to be pissed about it. Particularly, I'm not. And that's why I told a lot of people, even the brothers I talked to in the hood, the brothers, I told y'all, I told you, nothing may not come of it. Is Nathan Wade getting thrown off of all the evidence that we've seen from the phone pings and all of that, and still she gets to stay on. Key witnesses, they threw out some of their stuff saying the judge threw some of the key witnesses points out because of inconsistencies, which that very well may be. I don't know. In the end, does it really matter to us? Because, I mean, what does she have on Trump? Now, there are a lot of people that are in Congress, the Republican, the GOP, they're coming out saying this is flat out, this judge ruling, they are pissed about it because they're saying that the judge is allowing election interference by allowing her to stay on. And now Trump may be on the receiving end of having to show up for court, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know. I got that out, folks. There's going to be more to come as this story develops even more. But as of right now, I know a lot of people are pissed, and I'm not surprised at all. I'm serious. I'm not surprised. So for the ones that are, I get it. Y'all can vent in the comment section if y'all want to. If you are pissed off, let me hear it in the comment section and tell me why you're pissed off. If you are like how I wasn't expecting nothing to come of it, so I'm not surprised. I like to hear it. Get into those cell phones of y'all. You know what I mean? Get into that cell phone. Let one person know about this channel today and encourage them to subscribe to the channel after checking it out. Yeah, I know y'all. I'm definitely going to be looking forward to these comments. Let's hear it. I'm Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.